This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Stanley Hrabowski. But that's not important. The importance of this house is it's the birthplace of the world's greatest lounge singer, Johnny Rhythm. Born here, as opposed to the Bantam County Hospital, just 2 short blocks away. Tonight, we will reflect upon his short life. I'm in Miami Beach, Florida, talking to Johnny Rhythm's parents, Captain John Rhythm Sr. and Muriel Rhythm Sr. Could you tell us about Johnny's early life?
When Johnny was a little boy, one time when he was about 8 years old.
He was so cute when he was little. Oh, he was so sweet.
When he was 12 years old, he came up to me, he said, Daddy, he says, Daddy, he said something. And one time...
He loved his father so much. He loved him.
He never liked me. He never liked me.
He loved you, hon. He loved you so much. Like he loved you like a real father.
One time I bought him a bicycle and he couldn't tell the difference between round wheels and square ones, so he fell down a lot.
Oh, he rode that bicycle so well. He was like, he was the best kid on the block of the place.
He was the only kid in the block with a bicycle. Possibly the reason why he was the best bicycle rider kid in the block. One time he came up to me and he had a, what was it he had? You were there.
Of course I was there, I'm his mother.
So what was the thing he had?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He had the thing, and he showed it to me one time. I remember that. It's true. This is a happening thing.
Johnny Rhythm, he grew up. He was, I mean, he had music. You want to talk about, there was the music that
he couldn't sing a note to save his life. He was horrible.
Oh, hon, he was great. He sang. He had the beautiful voice, just like Liberace.
Liberace didn't sing.
Mitch Miller, that's who we sang like. He had a voice like Mitch Miller. You ever sing Christmas songs?
He couldn't sing a note to save his life.
He was good, and you know it.
We didn't have a TV set either. We never saw Mitch Miller. We don't know which. She don't.
We had a radio. Mitch Miller was.
We used to watch the radio when we was young. One time, Johnny, for Hanukkah, he sent us. It was a microwave oven, but you couldn't plug it in or nothing because you had to like use matches. I didn't understand.
Johnny bought us for Hanukkah. He was such a good boy. He loved you so much.
He was a bum.
He bought us the nicest.
I never liked that kid.
Kid, if he didn't have money, he always found things.
One time he came to me and I never liked that kid.
You loved him. He loved you. You know.
He never liked me.
No, he loved
I hated him.
You didn't.
You babied him.
He's my son.
He's your what?
He was my son.
He's a bum.
He's not.
I hated that kid.
Well, for Miami Beach,
such a schnook.
Johnny's parents.
Like a filter fish, had nothing going on it.
He didn't like a filter fish.
Johnny also had a brother, Maury Rudnick.
How's it going out there?
Maury, why did you change your name from Rhythm to Rudnick?
No, it's Johnny. He changed his name from Rudnick to Rhythm. Thought it would look better.
Right. I'm talking with Woody, the Maestro Stevens, Johnny Rhythm's guitarist. Could you tell us, Woody, about the band?
Well, it started off real slow. Like I sat next to this guy, you know, at old Bantam County High School. I had a guitar book, you know, and he says, "Oh, let me see that. I play guitar," you know. I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, and I have a Fender." I thought, well, that's great. Fender's a great guitar. Turned out he had a Fender. You know, he used to play that too. It was percussion. You know, very strange, very strange. So then we hooked up with this Oriental guy. His name was Wang. He was the first guy ever to combine rhythm and blues music with like Oriental sounds, you know. Never went over too well though. So anyway, we started this band. We needed a drummer, you know. So we met this guy, what's his name? Oh yeah, Wally Klima. That was it. And we went over his house one day, and he said, "Ooh, we gotta come up with names. We gotta come up with names." We said, "Hey, man, we gotta learn how to play. We can't come up with names." So we started this band, and you know, we were all into different kinds of music. So I think that helped. I think that forged Johnny's sound. You know, he would pick up on all these diverse things and forge a sound that turned out to be like really lousy. You know, so. But it went over really well. That was the amazing thing. You know, now I'm on my own thing. You know, I like to do. You know, mostly country blues. You know, Johnny was always into that, like, I don't know, it was diffused. It was a combination of all these elements that just, you know, created his sound. It was unique. You know, nobody had anything like it, and no one else wanted anything like it. But it was just one of those things. I think that was the key to his success. You know, you got these kids out today, you know, and they're all imitating him. You know, they play mile-a-minute guitar, and you know, it's weird. It's weird. You know. It's like, it's funny, but you know, he was never incredibly successful on his own, but now since his death, you know, all this stuff is popular, and it's strange. All right, this is like the first song that Johnny ever wrote. Unfortunately, it wasn't the last.